You dear, sweet delectable you here. You got me tingling like we're on a Ferris wheel ride.
Welcome back to my channel. It is the end of Gymshark 66. It's crazy to me that's already March. There's so much to go over what I have learned from this challenge. But before I get into that, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Before I get into what I've learned from this challenge, I'm going to go through my Gymshark 66 challenge and what I have accomplished. So I'm going to go over my Gymshark 66 pledge. The first one is stop resisting cravings, enjoy, move on. I honestly, I gotta break it to you, I definitely did enjoy and move on, but I think I enjoyed it too much. I did not resist any of my cravings. And I did gain weight. Not gonna lie, I did. I have more to learn about how to eat better and create my healthy lifestyle, especially with eating. I am going to continue to document my eating habit. I'll get into that later. Let's grow muscle, time to lean out. I definitely know I grew muscle. I didn't lean out though, but I definitely grew muscle, and I think that is way better because my goal for the Gymshark 66 wasn't to lose any weight, although it said lean out. I am planning to lean out moving forward after this challenge ends, but I definitely grew a lot of muscle, and I know that for a fact. A couple of things I want to say for growing muscle is that obviously muscle isn't really connected to strength. Like, muscle mass isn't connected to how strong you are, but you know, when you are progressively overloading, you do grow your muscle. I hit some new PRs. I can squat 135 pounds. I can deadlift 135 pounds or better form, and then I hit my PR of 225 pounds hip thrust. That is great. Those are all things that I achieved last week. Bi-weekly check-in progress photos to appreciate the process. I definitely did this so well. It's so much easier to take progress photos because I take them almost daily when I work out. So it's been a lot easier. I definitely took some videos. I definitely take more pictures now because of how frequently I'm updating on my Instagram. It was nice to do videos for this because it was easier for me to actually see if there was any changes. And moving forward, I'll be documenting on a weekly basis, hopefully weekly basis. People really need to stop shaming others about taking photos at the gym or things like that, because honestly, like, you need to do it. Like, the best way to feel good is take pictures, and if you look good at taking pictures, that's all that matters. Keep it for yourself or upload it for others to see. We'd love to see it, okay? We'd love to see that. Tag me. Run 10K a week. This pledge is actually the one that I want to talk about a little bit. So I actually, in my mind before the 1st of January, I was like, I'm gonna see how many days I can run in a row before I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I haven't stopped. So I put 10K because I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself, and I wanted it to be achievable, and it was definitely achievable. I did not expect myself to do this, but I ran a total of 316 kilometers so far. There's a few days left, but I want to just close this up. I want to like move on, start my new challenge that I have created for myself. But I'm supposed to run 4 miles tomorrow, which I probably will, and I'm going to run 4 miles on Sunday, which means I should be at 330 kilometers for Gymshark 66. I ran every single day, averaged at roughly around 30 kilometers per week instead of 10, which is crazy. In miles, I averaged around like 196 miles, but I wanted to hit 200 by the end of this week. and I'm only 4 away, but I'm gonna run 4 tomorrow and then 4 again Sunday, so I should be at 204 by the end of this week, which I'm excited about. If not, I'm probably gonna run 4 tomorrow and then 3 the next day. I have plans of running until I hit 100 days at least, so that would be actually in like a month. I'm gonna slow down on my mileage and just still run maybe 1 mile a day, because I haven't ran 1 mile since the 2nd day of this year. I'm really proud of myself for what I've accomplished, and let me tell you, I don't think I'm a runner. I just do it because I just do it, if that makes sense. Like when you have a fitness journey, you do things that you're like, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that? And then my last one was rest less between sets. I got myself a interval timer, which was gonna help me. I only used it for the first month, but honestly, what has really helped like rest less between sets this entire time was how short my time to work out was. Because I run so much every single day, and my speed for my run is really slow, so I don't have enough time to do my workout. So I actually rush through my workout, which is really good because I am resting less between sets, so that's great. I really enjoy my current workout split, and that has helped me tremendously get through my workout without having like a moment to stop and be like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? I definitely recommend switching it up if you are starting to like wander mindlessly, just stop working out. I would definitely recommend switching up your workout, because that's what really helped me the first month. Like 3-4 weeks in, I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, and I switched it up and I broke down my workout a little bit more, and I absolutely love my current split. And I've never done my same workout for over 4 or 5 weeks. It's usually about like 4 weeks when I'm like, I need a new workout. This ain't for me. Today's workout I'm going to show you is shoulders. It's pretty short. It's efficient. Gets the burning going. I have my own separate shoulders day because I love working out shoulders, and I love to go kind of easy on Monday. I don't like to go extreme. It's just Monday, first day. Don't need to wear myself out. So let's get this day going. Superset. end of my shoulders workout. It's pretty simple, but I really feel it in my shoulders. Like doing this really hurts actually. Hope you enjoy that as much as I did. Things that I learned from Gymshark 66. I really enjoyed Gymshark 66. First week was active every day 66. That challenge got me through running every single day and I have not stopped. And then second week is Power Hour 66. I really couldn't wake up early in the morning because I already wake up really early in the morning. I wake up at 5:40. Well, my first alarm was at 5:45 and then I start working out at 6:30. And someone suggested you can use the last hour of your day to do something for yourself, and I was like, let me stretch. I still do that today. Like before I go to bed, I always stretch. I always massage my calves. I take care of myself because I run every single day. I really need to do that. So I'm really glad that Gymshark 66 told me to do this, and I am still doing it to this day. So that's 2 weeks that I'm still doing. 2 challenges that I'm still continuing to do. Third one is Educate Yourself 66. So I did it on vegan recipes because I really wanted to educate myself on just more protein. So it was actually more like high protein vegan recipes that I wanted to research. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. They still pop up on my YouTube suggestions. I watch them. I've learned a lot how to have high protein intake as a vegan. Really helpful. I'm still trying to figure out how to make santan. I just found another video where it's like super easy to make with just flour instead of buying Vital Wheat gluten. So there's just like all these other things that I want to experiment and try to make my own with. Healthy Swap 66 I did. What did I do? I do not remember what I did. I actually don't remember what I swapped. I really don't remember. Something New 66. I ate 8 times a day. That was interesting. And I am glad I did it because it helped me like break down my meals more, or my calories down more, to have snack ideas. And a lot of the snacks that I made for that challenge I still have today and that I still crave today. So props to Something New 66. I tried like rice cake with peanut butter. I know, I'm late to the game. I still have my Skinny Pops. They're also amazing. I just got my second box from Costco. They're really good. For the World 66, I went vegan. I shocked myself that I was able to do it. I had enough protein intake for the day. It was really fun. It really helped me like stay focused and not crave anything because I was so focused on hitting my protein intake as well as like being vegan that I just never really craved anything. So I recommend changing up or trying out new diets, try new foods and new meals because it's really going to help with your cravings. I personally thought it did. 5K a day 66. Yeah, that exhausted me so much. 5K a day really was a lot of work. I ran 5K and then I walked 5K. And it was a lot of work. It was a lot of running. I was really exhausted. 18 to like 20,000 steps a day. It was exhausting. Extremely exhausting. I don't think I could do it again, but I really need to start walking more throughout the day instead of just running in the morning and just call it a day. So I still hit 10K a day. 10K steps a day. Mindfulness 66. Oh my gosh, this changed my life so much. Look, I know. Journaling session that I have every single day really helps. I've been in a really nice mental space this past week, the past 2 weeks. I really do recommend journaling. It really helps, especially when you're journaling things that are more positive about your day, just being grateful, just being happy, just being proud of yourself, just knowing that you are where you're supposed to be. It really helps. I truly recommend it to anybody, even if you don't feel like the need for it. It really does help. You're just more grateful, more positive about the outcomes of your day. That's me personally speaking. And then this week was a Support Local 66. I didn't really do anything just because a little bit of like, I don't want to like disclose my location yet. Like, I mean, people do know where I live. Like, if you ask me, I'll tell you, but it's just privacy issues, right? I do support local. I'm definitely a person that's more of like ethical spender. Every single week I get takeout, and where I'm from, you don't really get takeout from a chain restaurant. It's less likely that you do, or at least for me and my family, we usually just get local takeout anyways, so we like to do that. Gymshark 66 is over, but you know what? I really enjoyed having these weekly challenges, so I'm going to continue to do weekly challenges moving forward. I created a list of weekly challenges for myself for like the next like 3 or 4 months. It's going to be fun. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, and I'm going to update you guys on here as well. It's just like a list of things that I would like to try, and a lot of them has to reflect with like self-care or just trying something new. I'll go more into detail of that as we like each week goes by, but basically self-care isn't just taking a bath or doing skincare. It's not just, you know, laying in bed watching Netflix. Those are all it, but there's more to self-care that we need to experience. I wanted to do a weekly challenge of things that are self-care related that can be free, maybe not. Like each week will just be a challenge of like, hey, here's a self-care idea that you should try, and if you like it, keep it and keep doing it. If you don't like it, then try this one the following week. Stay tuned for that. Super excited for my next phase in my chapter. I have gained weight, okay? Something that I've been talking about on my Instagram a lot is that I've gained weight and I'm just not really happy where I'm at. My eating is out of control, just not where I want to be. I don't look what I want to be, and it's totally fine to be upset and disappointed of like where you are at. Remember that. But also know that you can make a plan to make changes. Okay, now that Gymshark 66 is over, I am going to go on a cut phase. It's going to be a little bit of a mixture of like slowly transitioning myself into a calorie deficit. Right now my running and my calorie deficit, if I do them both at the same time, I don't think it's a good idea, just because I don't want to strike a binge habit. So I'm just gonna slowly just kind of cross like this, because I want to run 100 miles in March. So that means I'm not slowing down my running anytime soon. But after March is over, which is technically just a few weeks, I will be in a full force of calorie deficit. But I still want to like do my calorie deficit. So I'll do like a few days out of the week, still watch my eating. I definitely feel like me doing a lot of running has increased my appetite. I know that I'm running a lot and I am burning a lot of calories, but it doesn't justify how much I'm eating. Let's say like, okay, because you're running every day, you're eating this much, you should be eating this much. But I'm like, okay, you're right, I should be eating more. And it's like up here. So my balance is really off. I'm disappointed, but I have a plan to fix my disappointment and be inspired and motivated to change myself, okay? And I'm really, really happy and excited to go back on a cut phase, only because I like seeing results, you know? And I'm going to document every single week of this of my cut phase, so that you guys can see what I do to cut, to lose weight. I'll show you what I eat, I'll show you what I do, I'll show you everything, give you my tips, everything, so that you can learn, so that you're not eating an extremely low calorie. I'm gonna show you guys how to eat maximum volume for least amount of calories. I'll show you all the tricks, what I buy, things that you can buy. Obviously I live in America, so products will only be kind of a US based thing. I shop at Whole Foods, Korean Market, and Costco. Those are my 3 places. Korean Market obviously isn't like the most accessible, but H Mart is like coming to like every single major city in the United States. So that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Well, I really did hope you enjoyed my Gymshark 66 challenge journey. I really enjoyed like updating on my YouTube channel, although I literally have like 0 views. It's totally fine. I really liked having this so I can go back and just be like, wow, I remember that. It's really good just for like weekly vlogs. I can't wait for my next chapter in my fitness journey, closing this chapter, and opening up a new one. So stay tuned. I'm going on a cut phase. Don't forget to subscribe because it's going to be a great series. I promise you. And I'll see you guys on the next video.